Hello there, I'm your narrator, Mark Salo. I'm a Seattle-based media and marketing producer, and I'm here interviewing Todd Stabelfeldt, founder and CEO of C4 Database Management, for a series of videos we're making to share Todd's unique story. So Todd, could you start off by telling everyone a little about yourself first off?
Absolutely. My name's Todd Stabelfeldt, 34 years old, and I also live in the Seattle, Washington area. I'm the founder of C4. As you can see, I'm obviously in a wheelchair. I was paralyzed back in 1987. My mom that December decided to remodel her bedroom. My dad had been gone at that point about 4 years due to a really bad motorcycle accident. And she thought it would be time to make the room her own. And in that, unfortunately, she put all of his old guns and ammunition into a spare room. My cousin at that point was close to 12, Michael, and me being 8, we began to play with the guns, which, as you can see, resulted in complete C4 quadriplegia. So no movement or feeling from essentially the shoulders down, with the exception of pain, which is odd, but that's how I sort of started the summer, or end of the summer rather, of '87. And spent a long time in the hospital. Spare you all that stuff, but the bottom line is 25 plus years of this, I certainly have a PhD in pain and suffering.
So dealing with this situation, obviously just looking at you, you've got an awful lot of equipment that keeps your life going, right, Todd? So,
very true.
So would you like to share with everybody a bit more about that equipment, about what really makes that happen?
Sure. I had been home for maybe a couple hours after my stay in the hospital, which was altogether over a year. And my mom refers to it as tough love. And she said that she'd allow me to stay in the house until 20. Then I was gone. And either I needed to be in a career or in college. And that was sort of the life of being raised by a military Southern household. And in that, I took that with me even today in my mid-30s. I only really want to work with companies that I deem personally, it sounds a little strange, but it is true, worthy, that the companies are of quality, of integrity, of dignity, mainly because my life is surrounded by millimeters. It's surrounded by tight tolerances, little margins of error. And so as you can see, there's a lot going on here. I only really use HP equipment or Apple equipment, mainly based on stability and longevity with their devices. When we relate to sort of a telephony approach, I only use Verizon and HelloDirect.com's equipment for headphones and headsets, speaker phones, etc. And as we get into more of the disability-related domain, I only use a Permobile. This Permobile I'm sitting in currently is 12 years old, and I love it. Excited to get a new wheelchair at some point, but I've been in 12 years. That speaks loudly of Permobile and what they produce. Roho cushions, because I need to sit for long periods of time. And because I'm old school, I'm a direct access fan. All of my stuff is then anchored by a product called a Trilock, which is produced by a company called Bodypoint, which, in my opinion, there's none better. So everything I surround myself with or build solutions with has to be related to independence. I'm in a life of dependence. Therefore, I will do anything to gain independence. Companies such as these are the answers.